Today we're going to finish up talking about multiplying fractions. So, as we discussed last time, multiplying fractions is a relatively easy concept. More so than adding and subtracting fractions, I think. Because adding and subtracting fractions, you have to take the additional step of finding a common denominator. Multiplying fractions, you don't have to find a common denominator, and that's what I think makes it easier. So let's take a look at some more multiplying fractions and finish out this topic. Alright, so we are going to start with the fraction 2 1/2 because I think that's a pretty easy fraction. Alright, so the first step in multiplying mixed numbers is to know how to change the mixed number to an improper fraction. And the way we do that is we multiply here and we add here. So multiply and then add. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is 5 over 2. You see we keep the number on the bottom or the denominator the same. So if you were ever asked to explain this on a written response, that's exactly how you would explain it. Or better yet, I would say multiply the denominator by the whole number and then add the product to the numerator. Your result is going to be your new numerator, and then you're going to keep your original denominator. So I know that that's a lot of technical language, but just know that we're going to multiply these two numbers and add this number. So now we're going to multiply by another fraction. And as you can see well, we'll talk about that later. Alright, so let's multiply by 1 2/3. So we're going to bring down our multiplication. We're going to go here and here. We're going to multiply, and then we're going to add. So 3 times 1 is what? 3. And 3 plus 2 is 5. So we've got 5 over 3. And interestingly enough, we have the same numerators here. Alright. So now we just multiply straight across. 5 times 5 is 25. And 2 times 3 is 6. Now, that might get you half credit, some form of partial credit. However, since we started with mixed numbers, then we need to end with mixed numbers. And the way we do that is we put 6 outside the house and 25 under the house. Make that look like a 5. So now we say 6 goes in 25 how many times? Well, 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. And 5 times 6 is 30. 30 is bigger than 25, so we've got to back down to 4. 4 times 6. And now we say 4 times 6 is 24. We subtract those and get 1 left. The 1 goes over your 6. So your answer is 4 and 1 over 6. That's really a messed up one. So, like I don't know where my eraser is. That's odd. Well, I'll go get my other one in a little bit. But like we talked about last time, our answer is 4 and 1/6. So the only way to estimate this from the original problem is 2 times 1. And what did we say our general rule was yesterday? 3 up, 3 down, or 3 up. So that means if the whole number answer is between 7 and 1, then we should feel pretty confident that we got the right answer. So 2 times 1 is 2. So 2 would be right here. So 2 is 2 away from 4. Remember, if it's more than 3 away from 4, then we probably need to recheck. But since it's 2 away from 4, I would say that we've got a pretty good estimate of an answer here. So I'm going to leave you to write that down if you're taking notes. I hope you are. And I'm going to go get an eraser. Alright, I'm back, guys. Got my handy eraser so we can go on to another problem. So, when I'm studying, the way I like to study all during school, during elementary, middle, and high school, is I like to make up problems that were a little bit more difficult. So that way, I know that if I can do the difficult problems, I can do the easy ones. And even though it might seem like it sometimes, your teachers never give you problems on a test to trick you. So let's do some difficult problems and make sure that we grasp the concept. So 50 and 1/2 times 10 and 2/3. Alright, so this is going to be tricky, but if you know the process, you know how to do it. 2 times 50 is 100. 100 plus 1 is 101. Times 3 times 10 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. So 32 over 3. So now we've got our problem that we can work out. 101 over 2 times 32 over 3. So, as you can see, we're going to have to do a little side work here. 101 times 32 202 303. Alright, so we bring down our 2. 2 plus 0. There would be a 0 there. I was just doing it fast. 3, 2, 3. So 3,232 over 2 times 3 is 6. So this is what I'm talking about. I mean, this is how I used to like to study. 3,232 goes under the box. We say 6 goes into 32 5 times. We bring down the 2. Bring down the 3. 6 goes into 23 3 times. 18. 552. And 6 goes into 52 8 times. 8 times 6 is 48. We have 4 left over. So our answer is going to be 538 and 4/6. But we need to reduce that. So it would be 538 and 2/3. That will be our final answer. And if you do 50 times 10, you're going to get 500. Now, when you have really big numbers like this, you can go up and down 50. However, but you're never going to see a problem like this on a test. I can guarantee it. At least not until high school, and even then, I don't know if you will. So, just to review our lesson for today. So, if we have a mixed number, say 5 and 2/5, we're going to go here and here. Here to here, we're going to, starts with an M, we're going to multiply, and here to here, we're going to add. And when you're multiplying fractions, all you're doing is multiplying straight across and then multiplying straight across. And it's as simple as that. Next time, hey, there you are. Next time, we'll get into dividing fractions. We'll review some of this stuff because actually dividing fractions is very similar to multiplying fractions. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.